going north on University. This is City TV everywhere.
Attention! Speak, NBC!
Speaker's Corner.
I can't wait to do this.
I got something to say to the mayor.
I have to find that guy from last week.
The problem is not black or white.
We've decided to name the baby Moses.
Of course.
This is real.
Speaker's Corner. Talk is deep.
Let her go. Put her down. You ugly monster! Let her go!
I'm an 18-year-old female and should not be wearing children's clothes. I am a 25-inch waist. I'm a size 1. Actually, I'm smaller than a size 1 for the clothes that I get to buy. When I go to buy jeans, the size 1s they have do not fit me. That is really sad. There's plus sizes for women who are, like, huge. But for me, there's nothing. I went to a store and the man said, you know, you should go to the children's department. Maybe they'll have something for you there. I say, why don't these people make clothes for me? There's lots of people who are my size. I know, because they're my friends. They're, you know, 5 foot tall, really thin, you know, but there's no clothes for them. I don't know who these people are making clothes for. I don't have a 38-inch hip size to fit into pants. I have this huge gap where my hips should be, but I don't have because I am so small. And it really pisses me off to go to a clothes store and say, oh, this is so pretty. Of course, it doesn't fit me because I'm too small, and it pisses me off.
We're speed eaters, man.
Yeah, we love Canada, man.
And this is what we do.
Yeah, man.
We sit down at Queen and Spadina, man, and we get hassled by the cops and stuff. Would you rather have somebody sit there and say, spare some change, spare some change, you know?
Darn, we did that too, but hey.
This is like doing something for somebody. And when people freak out in their cars, it doesn't help, man, because it makes us look bad. We're trying to make an honest buck. Just don't freak out. Do
Yeah,
one
you
of
know what I'm
these,
saying,
man.
man?
Just say
Listen to this,
no.
buddy.
Okay, you know the justice system?
No.
It really sucks. Because my boyfriend has been in jail for the past week and a half, and they won't let him out.
And why is your boyfriend in jail?
Car theft.
Car theft. Now, do you not think that someone who steals a car should be going to jail for long periods of time?
No.
I think he should. See, now, I think the justice system is fine, except they got to get rid of the Young Offenders Act so they can stay in longer.
No.
I have a friend of mine, Bill. He's a friend, you know, and I appreciate him as a friend and everything, but he's committed a lot of crimes. And he's got off for every single one of them. He has not served 1 second of time in jail. And I think it's sick. If you commit a crime, especially violent crimes, like you know, if you beat someone, you should go to jail, just like anybody else, because you're a violent offender, and we don't need you.
We're going to discuss the issue about the Million Man March. I feel that this is a positive thing for Black men to do, to come together and talk about issues that is happening today in society.
Why is it that women cannot be included in this such a significant march that will be occurring tomorrow? I feel that women should be included because we were there.
I don't feel that us women should feel that we're not allowed to join the march because we're women. Black men need to come together and discuss issues that go on with Black men. Number one, socially, economically, the fact that they have to pull together and become better fathers for their children.
What I hate, though, is how they're making Louis Farrakhan out to be some racist, inciting anger within the Black community. That is not it. It's just Louis Khan saying Black men. It's time to come together. It's time to realize where we're going wrong and come together and just, it's a spiritual thing, to come together, know that we can be together as a group.
Taco, not a monster, really.
Yes, a monster. Come on, think.
I was watching Speaker's Corner a few weeks ago, and there's this whole thing going on. These two guys were talking about how they really hate it when they go to a bar and they see girls smoking, and they were looking for girls that don't smoke.
Yeah, like she's holding her butt in her hand. I prefer if she held my butt in her hand.
And there's like this whole saga going on. I mean, all these people that use Speaker's Corner as a dating service, but anyway. And I'm not saying that because I don't have anybody to date right now. I'm not jealous, really, no. These two girls came on there saying, oh, well, we want to meet you. We don't smoke and all this. And so well, I think one of the guys was supposed to get together with one of the girls, and he couldn't get in touch with her or something. And then the two girls came back on and said that, yeah, we want to go out with you. Yeah, we still like you and all this. But what really, something like she She said she had to go babysitting, but he didn't believe her. And then she's like, oh, yeah, but I really was babysitting. And what really, really bugged me was she's like, oh, yeah, and I have one more thing to say. And she did this with her cigarette.
I have one more thing to say. Hold on.
After saying that she does not smoke, okay, that's total, okay, pardon my language, bullshit. You lied to impress the guy. You lied to get a date. You just, but I hope you didn't go out with her. I hope you dumped her, okay? She's just, I hate people like that. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe people would do that type of thing, you know?
I don't think I like you. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, now that we know each other. But we don't.
Our conversation here is basically about women. And how bad men can get hurt out of relationships.
That's true.
Women believe that they're the victims. It's not necessarily true, is it, Charlie?
You're right.
Okay. We're talking about freedom. Men want freedom, men had their freedom. We're coming to an age where men have finished fooling around.
Exactly. Now the girls are taking over us. Now I think how it used to be one time as the men used to always hurt the women, but things are changing now. The women are hurting men. And now there's some guys out there like me and Nick who don't want to get hurt, who like to have a serious relationship and go on from there. But girls do not understand this thing and still think that us guys are trying to hurt the girls. But like I'm saying, you girls should understand there's some guys out there that don't want that certain thing. They want other things and go on with their future and with the wife, kids and stuff like that. So you girls out there, you gotta understand there's a few guys out there like me and Nick who are looking for a serious, honest, and respectful relationship.
She asked me out. Now, I want to say is that how things are changing. Before, it used to be the guys asking women out, but now it's girls asking guys out, and I think that is pretty cool because I really do love her.
Ladies and gentlemen of Toronto, are we ugly? I don't think so. Are we nice guys? Yes, we are. Why? Why is it that continuously here in the city of Toronto we get rejected? Why? I don't know. And it's up to you, ladies. It's up to you. We're nice guys. We'll treat you good. And, you know, we're not rapists or wife beaters or anything like that. We're good guys. Anything to add, gentlemen?
Just one question. Why?
What are you looking for? Are you looking for scumbags? Because there's plenty of those guys running around.
And for some reason, girls always go for scumbags, not the nice guy who treats them right.
Boy, nice guys finish last. Couldn't be more true.
Whenever girls are looking for qualities in guys, it's always smart and funny. That's what they ask about everything.
They always ask for smart and funny. You watch a show, they say, what do you look for in a guy? They say, smart, funny, a good sense of humor. Well, I'm smart. I have a good sense of humor.
Smart and funny?
Yet I'm single.
Doesn't make sense. There must be one other thing.
It must be some sort of conspiracy.
Yeah, they're not telling us.
They're not telling us the other quality.
We want to know.
We want to know. So what we're asking is, we want all you people to come in here and you tell us what the other quality is. Break this.
Because we know there's a third quality.
Break the code of silence. We want to know.
Smart and funny.
I'm smart and funny. So that's all.
He doesn't have a girlfriend.
This is all we want to know. Thank you very much. Time.
Hey, that's a real knee slapper. Attaboy.
This is my impersonation of a fish.
There's 3 Indian squaws, all of whom are with child, and the time comes simultaneously. So the first Indian squaw lies down on the hide of a caribou. It gives birth to 1 son. And the second Indian squaw lies down on the hide of a cow and also gives birth to 1 son. Now, the third Indian squaw lies down on the hide of a hippopotamus and gives birth to 2 sons. This perplexes the entire Indian tribe, so they contact the ultimate wisdom of the medicine doctor. Medicine doctor saunters over and surveys the situation, and after much pondering, and in a great display of knowledge, the medicine doctor declares that the sons of the squaw on the hide of the hippopotamus is equal to the sons of the squaws and the other 2 hides.
Where can we get the brain? I need a brain. I need a brain.
You work hard for your money, so we're gonna give you more.
These days,
More coffee, mate?
everybody wants a little more. I could use a bit more myself.
You get more for your money at Zellers. During Kids Week sale, save up to 40% on infants play sets and save $15 on a walk-in-place infant treadmill, just $74.97. More rewards, more savings, more money back. Zellers, where the lowest price is the law every day.
You work hard for your money, so we're gonna give you more.
SAM Persian and Oriental Center warehouse clearance on the finest quality of genuine hand-knotted Persian and Oriental rugs. A company that is permanently based in Markham. Over $3 million of carpet has to be sold to accommodate new inventory. SAM guarantees lowest price and will not only match others, but also offer a further 10% discount. They won't be undersold. Call or visit SAM Persian and Oriental Carpet Center or phone 905-477-2430.
Toronto's only new rock alternative. 102.1. The Edge. Toronto's only new rock alternative.
Discover it. Discover it. Discover.
To really clean your carpet, vacuuming alone isn't enough. You need powerful jets of water to loosen embedded dirt and a rotating brush to lift the dirt out. And you can get all that with the new Bissell Power Brush. With its 40 water jets and rotating brush, it loosens and lifts out deep down dirt and excess water. The Bissell Power Brush. The easy way to deep clean.
How I long to laugh heartily, to laugh from the belly. Ha ha ha! Oh, desperate soul, where can I find laughter? Where can I find joy? Comedy spam. If you want to laugh, it's Sunday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. At Sonny's Cafe, up on Mount Pleasant Road.
Sing me a song of ambivalence. Sing of how you made up your mind. I love the song of great passion, but sing anyone you can find.
Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool. What will they say Monday at school?
Which are you, a Hodat or a Grimmy?
I never discuss politics with strangers. I'm amazed at the reaction to Mike Harris's budget cutbacks. He's not doing anything that he did not say he would do prior to the election. In fact, he was voted in by a large majority to do exactly what he said he would do. So why the surprise? What do you want? Do you want to improve the economy, or do you want spending to continue and the economy to continue to spiral out of control?
Marie Antoinette lost her head for saying, "Let them eat cake." Mike Harris said, "Let them eat tuna." What should his sentence be?
This poem is dedicated to the people of Ontario. Noise. On Friday, Grandma called. He broke her arm this time. No great harm, but there was no hospital to run to on that Friday night. Closed down, gone bankrupt, shelter scattered, helter-skelter. Can we feel we're falling down?
Mike, I think you're great. I think you're doing a great job, and I know that you've had a lot of people that were unhappy with what's been going on as far as, cuts in welfare. And I don't think it's right that people that are upset about Mike Harris cutting all these payments, I mean, the coffers are empty. What else can we do?
Harris, this is short and sour and to the point. You are a male chauvinist pig. You should not be Premier of Ontario. You should not be Premier of any country. You should be on welfare. I hope one day you will need it.
The mother of four next door spent her minimum wage she earned in a cage on daycare, healthcare. Where's the share for dinner? They're starving silently, but it keeps me up all night. Can't we feel it as we drown?
If I had kids and I couldn't support them and I tried all these jobs, first thing I would do, I would go and steal from people. Just think of all the robberies and burglaries. All the crime's going to go up because people can't afford their lifestyle. I mean, on welfare, let alone, you can barely afford anything. So if you make cuts, You're not gonna have that much money anyways. I mean, I've been on welfare before. You get crap money. What the hell are you supposed to do? I mean, $600 a month, and you get $400 for rent. How the hell are you supposed to support a family? I mean, that's stupid.
We voted you in. It's a tough platform that you have to do, and you're doing it. Thank you. Keep it up. Now, for all the complainers out there, well, we put up with Bob Ray, and we were nonviolent. We expect the same from you. Please, no violence. What is happening, we want.
I'm here to talk about all the comments I'm hearing in the media about how the protesters that are protesting against Harris should be working instead of protesting. Well, I've been one of those protesters, and I've got a job, and the reason I'm protesting is because the way Mr. Harris is operating, I'm not going to have a job. I'm in the social services field. I'm also a second-year student studying social work. His budget cuts are destroying every chance that I've got to gain employment, which in the end defeats the purpose of what he's trying to do. He wants us all to work, but he's cutting out my chance to work. So for you people out there that think the protesters should be working, some of us are, and we're fighting for our right to keep our jobs.
Boss man tells me we're still equal in the workplace as long as we stay in our place. Don't come out of the closet, out of the jungle, out of the kitchen. It's a private club, and it's getting more private by the hour. Power to the powerful.
We're here today to talk about the excellent job Mike Harris is doing.
Yeah, man.
We just want to give praise to that guy. I mean, he's cutting left and right, but it needs to be done. 10 years ago, if somebody had done it, we wouldn't have been in the predicament we are now. But we're good. It's good that he's doing it. It hurts, but it's for the betterment of this province. He's got a backbone that few other leaders have, and he's got the guts to take a stand. And he's not backing down, and that is what we admire and respect.
Ontario is being run on a racist, sexist, and elitist platform. Demand equality. Demand your rights to health care and education.
Excellent drink. Inspired by the gods, ruined by butlers. Drop in and have one with me sometime.
We're here to make an appeal to all people of heart on behalf of Aikiba, who is from Grenada and has a cancerous tumor in her right knee. Like, we have her at the Sick Kids Hospital now going through some medical treatment, and the cost of that treatment will be like up to about $100,000 adding up. So we are appealing to all people of conscience to help us with some cash, even $1, like just deposit it to the Aikiba Night Fund at any Canada Trust in Canada. There's also an account number 592572, and my phone number, Kwame, is 905-420-2830.
I graduated in June from St. Thomas Aquinas, and I chose not to go to school, or back to school, college, university type of thing. I regret my choice, but I'm working, okay? And I work part-time at a shop, supermarket. And I just like to say that it is so hard to find a full-time job, and that employers looking for employees should give people just out of high school a chance. Maybe we're not educated, okay? Like post-secondary education to do it, but just give us a chance, and you know, I'm sure we can do a good job.
Hi, my name is Jeff Cole, and I used to be on YTV's It's Alive, but not anymore. I left the show. But before I go, I just wanted to say thank you to every kid who ever came up to me and said, "Hey, you're that guy from It's Alive. You're Jeff Cole." I want to say thanks, because this business is nuts sometimes, and there's some crazy people in it. But anytime a kid came up to me and said hello, it pretty much made my day. So thanks to every kid I ever met, from Halifax all the way out to Calgary, out to Vancouver. You guys pretty much made it all worthwhile. The kids are the future. So any adults who are watching this, these kids are the next generation. So give them some credit, give them some space, and give them some help. It's kind of a mushy message, but I had a good time. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye.
Hi, my name is Matt Bennett, and I'm promoting Hopping for Life. I'm going to be donating $1 for every hop that I do, and it's going to be held this Thursday the 26th at Nathan Phillips Square. I'm going to be hopping for 3 consecutive hours.
And if you've ever tried to hop inside a small, enclosed area like Matt's doing, you know how difficult this is?
Oh, it's really difficult.
Hi, my name's Miss Powell. I'm from Humbercrest Public School. Our class just finished the tour of City TV. And on behalf of all the students, I would like to say thank you very much to Mary, our tour guide, and Dawn, the security guard, who was very generous and got a gift for our own personal security guard in the class. And so on behalf of the students, I say thank you. And from the students, thank you!
We've gathered together a group of finicky chicken lovers to build their perfect grilled chicken sandwich.
Started up with a big bun.
And it should be a Kaiser.
I want a big, juicy chicken fillet.
But first, marinate it in special herbs and spices.
Yeah, then you cook it to a succulent perfection.
I almost forgot the crispy lettuce.
Tomato.
And then top it off with delicious mustard.
And honey sauce.
Now that's what I call a sandwich. The new Kentucky Griller, only $2.99.
Come to Israel. Inspire your senses. Israel. A vacation to last a lifetime. Celebrate life in all its glory. Come to Israel. Come to life.
Oh, hi. It's Midas Days, and that's why we can't afford a color commercial. But what we saved, we're passing on to you. Until October 31st, Midas will give you a lube, oil, and filter. Top up fluids, test antifreeze, rotate your tires, set the pressure, and check lights, hoses, and belts. All for just $34.95. And they'll even inspect your brakes for free. See, it's right here in black and white. Midas, the way it should be. Oh, yeah, offer ends October 31st.
White Step Rescue, we've got a hiker reported missing. Okay, we're on our way. White Step Rescue, that's gotta be her. We're taking it down. Another success for White Step.
When you've got white teeth, you don't need anything else.
White Step. Buy one, get one free. Now available at Shoppers Drug Mart, Big V drugstores, Pharma Plus, and High & Zell's.
You know, you'd be lovely if you had brown hair.
I have brown hair.
Yeah.
This is in response to the vandal who keeps drawing skulls over Christy Turlington's pretty face in these Calvin Klein underwear ads. Whoever it is probably fancies themselves some kind of lone wolf in a wilderness of deaf ears, when in reality they're howling to the converted. Most people already believe that female beauty is deadly in some way. Take, for example, the very popular superstition that images of fashion models cause anorexia and other deadly eating disorders. I say superstition because there's not one iota of scientific evidence of it. There's only widespread individual resentment of this kind to explain everybody's willingness to believe it anyway. And only this resentment can explain why no one ever notices that anorexics, before they starve themselves to death, are almost always quite pretty, which means anorexics are not ugly young women who feel worthless because they cannot be beautiful. They're beautiful young women who feel worthless no matter how good they look. What makes them feel so worthless? Gee, I wonder.
We think that in Toronto, you should be allowed to get a lap dance. Anywhere. Lap dancing should be allowed in Toronto. You know why? Because we like lap dances. But if a chick wants to sit on your face and sit on your lap and touch you and let you touch her and let you grab and let you feel, that's her prerogative. And you're not gonna get AIDS by going, yeah! Like, come on, like, seriously, like, there's nothing wrong with lap dancing. It's just pure, wholesome fun in a bar. You know, if you don't like lap dancing, don't go to a strip bar. Lap dancing should be allowed in Toronto, no questions about it. Doesn't matter. If you don't like lap dancing and you're against it, don't go. It's that easy, don't go.
Tell me you didn't like that.
Why don't you join the group with the amateurs?
This is a message for John and Mike.
when the Quebec referendum is over, we'd like to have a referendum of our own on capital punishment.
We think that crime and violence in general is taken too lightly here in Canada. John and Mike, you speak of money and high deficit. Supporting these extremely sick individuals is a waste of money.
We as taxpayers don't want to support murderers and perpetual child molesters.
The process of elimination is the way to go. So how about it, Harris? A referendum on capital punishment.
Quebec gets a lot already. What more do they want? You want to leave Canada, leave Canada. You want to stay in Canada, you are definitely going to have to deal with how the rest of us do. There should not be any exceptions. No more exception than they already get.
I was born in Quebec, and I want to know, if they separate, do I get dual citizenship? Everybody at work wants to know.
We were, all four of us. There's Eric, Gerard, Stéphane, and myself, Luc. We were walking downtown Toronto today, and we were not very pleased by the treatment we got because we were speaking French. We're francophones, but we're not from Quebec. We're from Franco-Ontarians. We just like to let you know that Toronto, I was hoping just a little bit more of a better, how would you say, acknowledgements or a more open-mindedness from your part towards French.
I'm Canadian. I love Quebec. Sure, I don't like talking French and all that jazz, but hey, it doesn't bother me. But you think about it, what would Canada be without Montreal Canadians? They can't have the Vancouver Canadians or the British Columbia Canadians or the Saskatoon Canadians. It wouldn't be the same. We can't have the Montreal Expos playing somewhere else too. What about the Big O? What do you think there, Andrew?
I don't know what I think. Quebec whines. They're a bunch of whiners. Just let them go.
I don't know. I'm not a let them go type of guy. I like to hold on to my country. My Canada includes Quebec, and that's what I like to think.
We helped build this province as much as the English Ontarians, so we should be part of it. We should be acknowledged. We should have a big role to play in it.
Quebec is a great province and should stay with Canada. I mean, Canada is one. A lot of our heritage comes from French Canadians. You know, Quebec, please don't leave because we need you.
He's much slower than a speeding bullet, but that won't stop him from fighting crime. The action comedy Blank Man, starring Damon Wayans and Robin Givens. A City TV rapid release premiere next.